Hello. If you were here a couple of minutes ago, you will have witnessed what I'm about to do now. So, hi, I'm Lou. I just tried to do my very first stream on Twitch, and I thought it would just save onto the Twitch channel thing. I don't know the terminology, can you tell? But it didn't save, so I don't know where that's gone. I've now pressed something within the dashboard that's going to save the videos for however many days, so we'll try that and see what happens. But yeah. Anyway, my name is Lou Yardley. Nice to meet you. I'm an indie author from the UK. I started off writing horror, but more recently I've moved into dark fantasy and like regular fantasy, I guess. So in the last year or so, I've released 4 books or 4 stories based in my fictional, like medieval-esque world of Venari. It's the kind of place where everything wants to eat you and everybody wants to kill you, so it's a nice holiday destination. I can recommend it. Yeah. So, why am I on Twitch? This is a very good question. I nearly just pressed something random. I don't know what I'm doing. Can you tell? So, over the last couple of weeks, I've been recording weekly, like live streamed vlogs for the people who are what I call my spirit taskers. So they're members over on my Ko-fi page. I'll just share that link for you now so you can have a look. So yeah, that's my Ko-fi, and this is the wrong way around. So each week I might rock up, I'd say hi, and I'd tell them how my writing's going and what I've got coming up. So anyway, I did that this morning and it all went quite well until I finished streaming and I got a message from YouTube saying that my video was spam, even though it's just me talking. I guess it's spam. So I went to report this to them on their Twitter because I could see no other way to get in touch with them. And it turns out this is a big issue that a lot of people are facing with live streams on YouTube at the moment. So that's brain. So yeah, and I thought if this is going to be something that's going to happen time and time again, then I need a backup. So I started looking at Twitch and I thought, hey, maybe it shouldn't be the backup. Maybe this should be my primary place of live streams. I really wish I thought about that sentence before I started saying it, but hey, there we go. So yeah, I think I'm just going to be using this channel really to talk about my writing. I don't know what other authors do. I think I've seen a couple of people doing writing sprints. I don't know if that's something I want to do because I'd feel awkward just sitting here being quiet and writing while people watched. I can't imagine that's going to be too exciting for anybody. So what I thought I would do is, as well as writing updates, I would do some book reviews and some fandom streams and that kind of thing. So basically I'd sit here, talk about books and TV shows and movies that I like, and hopefully get some guests on as well so we can just have a little like roundtable discussion about it. I think that would be fun. Yeah, cool. I'm imagining then that you're all saying yes. What else can I say? Yes, so as I said, I'm an indie author and I'm currently working on my latest book, and that is called The Blade of Absolution. So as well as the reviews that I mentioned that I'm going to do, I'm also going to do the odd live stream where I catch you up on where I am in the writing process. And I'm thinking the next big one will be the beginning of June. I think it's the 2nd, which is a bank holiday here in the UK for some reason. And on that day, I'm hoping that by that point, I would have finished the first draft, and I'm like 4 or 5 chapters away from doing that. And I will be unveiling the cover art that my very talented friend Neil Fraser has done for me, and it looks amazing. If you're a spirit tasker over on Ko-fi, then you've already seen it. But yeah, June the 2nd is going to be when it's going to be revealed to everybody. And I'm very excited. Yes, while I am here, just remembered something else I wanted to share with you. Indie Fantasy Addicts over on Facebook. This is a Facebook group that I've recently become quite active in, because I'm not really a Facebook person anymore, but over the last couple of weeks, since they announced their summer challenge, I've been posting fairly regularly, or checking on it fairly regularly, not necessarily posting. And the Indie Fantasy Addicts Summer Challenge is basically an excuse to read as many indie fantasy books throughout the summer as you want. So that runs from the 1st of June until the 21st of September. If you're interested, go and check out that link, or go on Facebook and search for them, because that's not a link, sorry. Yes, and if you're looking for something to read, and you're like, hey, I don't know what's indie fantasy, what can I read? Then my dark fantasy horror novella that I brought out last year is now available for free in my Ko-fi store. So if you check on that link, that's a link. Check on that link that's scooting across the bottom of the screen now. You can get the ebook for free. It's available in EPUB, Mobi, and I think PDF is there as well if you're a PDF person. So yeah, if you want a free ebook, that's where you need to go. Yes, I've just didn't record it. I just streamed a version of this conversation. I call it conversation, but I know it's just me. And I signed it off using my Pigby voice. Now, a little bit of info. Pigby is a goblin, and he features in Creep. So in that book that I've got the link to running across the bottom of the screen now, there is a character called No, there's not. There's a character called Pigby, and he is a delightful little goblin. And when I say delightful, I'm lying. So yeah, and a little while ago, I decided that it would be a genius idea to record my own DIY audiobook of Creep. And that's over on my YouTube channel at the moment. So I've stuck that link there. So head over to YouTube, go to my channel, and it's there as a playlist. It's there in 3 parts. So yeah, it's me narrating my story. Obviously, I do the voices for the different characters, and there's some random sound effects as well. It's lots of fun. A handful of people have watched it or listened to it and thought it was very entertaining. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, you can listen to Creep for free if you don't feel like reading it. Yes, so as I said, I did lots of different voices. And it got to the bit where I was going to do Pigby's first line of dialogue. And I thought, I can't just talk like this, can I? That doesn't sound very goblin-y. So I'm sitting, when I was recording it, I was in my hallway with my laptop balanced on the shelf with a microphone there, and directly in front of me was the wall that I share with my next door neighbour. I could actually hear her moving around in there, so if you hear random noises in that recording, that's my neighbour. And it got to the bit where I was going to record Pigby's voice, and I thought, well, what do I do? I can't do my voice, so I'm going to have to think of something goblin-y. And I tried a few things and nothing worked, so I ended up getting into a goblin pose. I nearly did. I got into a goblin pose and I did the voice, and this is a voice that I'm going to use to sign off all my videos with a phrase that Pigby would say. So thank you for checking out this video. This is my second attempt at using Twitch. Hopefully I've done it right this time. If not, then I don't know. But yes, I don't know what I'm saying now either, but I'm going to go. And I'm going to sign off using my Pigby voice. So thank you very much for checking this out. Remember, you can grab Creep for free, either from my Ko-fi shop, or you can listen for free over on my YouTube channel. Until next time, stay delicious.